You're holding a little slab of glass and metal in your hand right now. But what if I told you that same device, your trusty Android phone, is also a full-blown secret agent-level hacking machine? Tucked away behind the apps for Candy Crush and your banking, there's a world of tools that can scan networks, find weaknesses, and basically turn you into a digital detective. You don't need to be some shadowy figure in a hoodie, typing furiously in a dark room. This isn't about becoming a cyber villain, it's about becoming cyber curious. We're going to peel back the curtain a little bit and show you how your phone can do some seriously impressive things. The best part? You don't need to do anything dangerous or complicated to your phone. The year is 2025, and the tools available now are so good, so powerful, that you can get started without taking that risky leap. So, stick with me. We're about to go on a little adventure. We'll explore what's happening on your home Wi-Fi, see who's connected, and learn the basics of how the digital world around you actually works. It's going to be fun, it's going to be interesting, and you might just learn something that makes you a whole lot smarter about your own digital security. Ready to see what your phone can really do? Let's dive in. Before we get all excited and start trying to hack into the neighbor's Wi-Fi, we need to have a little chat. The stuff we're talking about is called ethical hacking. The key word there is ethical. It means you're using these powers for good, not for evil. You should only ever use these tools on networks and devices that you personally own, or if you have explicit written permission from someone else to test their network. The moment you point these tools at a network you don't have permission to test, you cross a very clear line. You go from being a curious learner to being a criminal. And trust me, the legal consequences are not fun. So let's make a pact, you and me. We're the good guys. We're here to learn, to protect, and to understand. Use these tools and techniques responsibly and legally. Now that we've got the scary legal bit out of the way, we can get back to the fun stuff. So why would a perfectly normal person want to learn how to hack their own stuff? The answer is simple. It's one of the best ways to understand your own security. Learning the basics of ethical hacking is like learning basic home maintenance. You learn where the weak spots are, what looks suspicious, and how to patch up the holes. It's about taking control and gaining visibility over your own digital space. Another great reason is pure curiosity. The internet and the networks that power it are amazing complex systems. Learning how they work is fascinating. For the longest time, the world of mobile hacking was a bit of an exclusive club. To get in, you had to root your Android phone. However, it also comes with a massive list of downsides. This is where the magic of no root comes in. Over the last few years, app developers have gotten incredibly clever. They've figured out how to build powerful and effective security tools that work within the normal safe boundaries of the Android operating system. This means you, me, and anyone with a standard Android phone can start exploring the world of ethical hacking without taking the terrifying risk of breaking our devices. The secret lies in how these modern apps are designed. Instead of trying to change the core of the operating system, they use the permissions and features that Android already provides. Every tool we're about to discuss is designed to be installed and run just like any other app. It's the perfect entry point. You get to experience the power and excitement of using real security tools, but with the safety net of the standard Android system firmly in place. Let's start with something super simple, super useful, and completely free. It's an app called Fing, and you can find it right on the Google Play Store. Think of Fing as your friendly neighborhood network detective. Its main job is to scan your Wi-Fi network and tell you exactly what's connected to it. You just install it, open it, tap a button, and within seconds, it gives you a list of every single device on your network. This is immediately useful. Let's say your internet is running slower than a snail in molasses. You can run a Fing scan and see if there are any mystery devices connected. Fing will even try to identify the type of device, its brand, and its IP address. It's the first and most important step in securing your home network, knowing who's at the party. For anyone wanting to dip their toes into the world of network security, Fing is the absolute best place to start. Alright, if Fing was like learning to ride a bike with training wheels, Termux is like being handed the keys to a workshop full of engine parts. Termux is a terminal emulator and Linux environment for Android. Basically, it gives you a command line interface on your phone. It's a blank canvas where you can install and run a huge variety of powerful professional-grade security tools, all without rooting your phone. When you first open Termux, you're greeted with a blinking cursor. It's not a shiny app with big friendly buttons, but this is where the real power lies. Using simple text commands, you can install tools that are used by cybersecurity professionals every single day. One of the first things people often install is a tool called Nmap, which stands for Network Mapper. Nmap is like Fing on steroids. It can scan networks in incredible detail, telling you not just what devices are connected, but also what services they're running and what ports are open. Termux is, honestly, the single most versatile security tool you can have on a non-rooted Android phone. It's a universe of possibilities. Now for something a little different, and honestly a lot of fun. Have you ever been walking or driving around and wondered just how many Wi-Fi networks are floating through the air around you? Well, there's an app for that, and it's called Wigle Wi-Fi Wardriving. The app uses your phone's GPS and Wi-Fi scanner to map out all the wireless networks it can find as you move around. It's kind of like creating a treasure map, but instead of gold, you're hunting for Wi-Fi signals. When you get home, you can upload your findings to the global Wigle database. It's a fascinating way to visualize the invisible digital world that surrounds us. From a personal security perspective, it's also a bit of a wake-up call. Wigle is a fun, legal, and educational tool that encourages you to get outside and explore the digital landscape in a whole new way. Once you've mastered the basics with Fing, Termux, and Wigle, you might be hungry for more. The good news is, the world of no-root security apps is always growing. There are plenty of other fantastic tools you can add to your digital toolkit, each with its own special purpose. One such app is called DroidSheep. It's designed to demonstrate just how easy it is to capture unencrypted data on an open Wi-Fi network. Trying this on your own devices on your own network is a powerful lesson in why you should always look for that little padlock icon in your browser. Another excellent tool to explore within Termux is a program called SQLmap. This is a more advanced tool that automates the process of finding and exploiting SQL injection vulnerabilities in websites. Finally, don't forget about the power of a good VPN or virtual private network app. A VPN is your personal digital bodyguard, and it's a must-have app for anyone serious about their privacy. So there you have it. Your Android phone, the same one you use to ignore calls from your mum, is a bona fide hacking machine. We've seen how apps like Fing can give you a crystal-clear view of your home network, how Termux can turn your phone into a professional-grade command line environment, and how Wigle can map the invisible sea of Wi-Fi we all swim in. You're no longer just a passive user. You're an explorer, a detective, and a guardian of your own digital domain. The most important lesson in all of this isn't how to run a specific command or use a particular app. It's about a shift in mindset. It's about looking at the technology around you with a curious and critical eye. By learning the basics of how these systems can be tested and attacked, you're arming yourself with the best possible defense knowledge. Remember the golden rule we started with. This is all about ethical hacking. It's about learning, not lurking. It's for defense, not for destruction. Always stay on the right side of the law and only test on your own gear. So go on, be a force for good in the digital world. Thanks for watching and stay safe out there. You've got this. See you next time. Cyber Network.